Okay, good morning to all of you. Listen, I will going to make use of these concepts for the next derivation. Already we have come across all these concepts. All these ideas are finished. Okay. Now today we will discuss about Schrodinger wave equation, which is time dependent. One more will be there, time independent. Okay, carry 6 marks or 7 marks question. Okay, either we are asking for 6 marks or we are asking for 7 marks. An important question. Yes, time dependent Schrodinger wave equation. Time dependent Schrodinger wave equation. Schrodinger's wave equation. Okay. Yes, I will consider a plane wave which is moving along the x-axis. Let us consider a plane wave which is moving along the x direction, x-axis. If you want me to write, I will write that also. Let us consider a plane wave. Let us consider a plane wave traveling along the x-axis, moving along the x-axis or x direction. It moves along the x direction. For that particular wave, where nu is the frequency of that particular wave, v is the velocity for that particular wave, lambda is the wavelength for that particular wave, and k, propagation constant, that is equal to 2 pi divided by lambda. This is propagation constant for that wave, okay, of the wave. Right, understood about that concept. Now I will write, using all these basic ideas, I will write the equation for the wave. The equation of the wave is given by y is equal to a into e to the power minus I is the imaginary number, okay, I square is equal to minus 1, e to the power minus I omega t, it is not w, it is omega t, angular frequency, omega t minus kx, y is equal to a into e to the power minus I omega t minus kx. I will take this one as equation number 1. That is equation number 1. Now I will write the energy for the wave and the momentum for the wave. Already we are aware of that. Energy, kinetic energy, I have shown it. Okay, energy of the wave. Is given by E is equal to, energy of the wave is equal to E is equal to h nu. Using this, therefore I can write, using this concept, frequency in nu is equal to E divided by h. Okay, using this concept, E is equal to h nu, nu is equal to E divided by h. and angular frequency omega is given by, you know about this angular velocity or frequency, no problem, you can write angular velocity or frequency is equal to omega, that is equal to 2 pi divided by t, where t is the period. Where t is the period. Don't forget, t is said to be the wave period. T is the wave period. Okay, it is the wave period. 2 pi by t. Taken from lower classes, omega is equal to 2 pi divided by t, and frequency f is equal to here 1 by t. So here frequency, instead of f, I can write nu here. Not necessary to write, afterwards let us see that. Okay, of course, frequency nu is equal to 1 divided by t. F nu is the frequency, t is the period, frequency is equal to 1 divided by, reciprocal of the period is the frequency. Therefore, I can write that is equal to 2 pi into nu. 2 pi into nu. But nu is equal to how much? E divided by h. Therefore, that is equal to 2 pi nu. I supposed to substitute for this nu here. It is equal to E divided by h. E divided by h. Now I will write this formula. Further I will write omega is equal to E divided by this 2 pi. I will take it to the denominator of the denominator. I can write h divided by 2 pi. H divided by 2 pi. Where h divided by 2 pi is h cross. H divided by 2 pi is taken as h cross. H cross. Therefore, that is equal to E divided by h cross. E divided by h cross. Hoping that you have understood about all this concept. Okay. See that whatever I have chosen so far, just I am showing again. Let me consider a plane wave which is traveling along the x direction or x axis, where in that particular equation, wherever nu is coming is the frequency is equal to 1 by t. 1 by t, t means is the period, v is the velocity, lambda is the wavelength, k is the propagation constant, it is equal to 2 pi by lambda for that wave. The equation of the wave is given by, y is equal to a into e to the power of minus I omega t minus kx. Okay. Energy of the wave is given by, E is equal to h nu. Therefore, frequency nu is equal to E divided by h. Angular frequency or velocity is given by omega is equal to 2 pi by t, where t is the period, 1 by t is equal to frequency. 1 by t is equal to frequency. Okay. Therefore, 2 pi nu. But nu is equal to E divided by h. E divided by h. This 2 pi I will take it to the denominator of the denominator here, where h by 2 pi is equal to h cross. H by 2 pi is equal to h cross. Okay. Yes. So therefore, omega is equal to E divided by h cross we got. Similarly, momentum also I supposed to write. The momentum is given by, let me write for the momentum. The momentum is equal to P. Momentum is represented by P. But this P, momentum, the wave is moving along the x-axis. Since the wave is moving along the x-axis here, momentum is also present along the x-axis. Therefore, I will write a suffix x, P suffix x I will write. That P suffix x is equal to here, that is equal to h divided by lambda. That is a momentum. H divided by lambda. Therefore, 1 by lambda is equal to how much? Therefore, 1 by lambda is equal to how much? 1 by lambda is equal to px divided by h. Px divided by h. Px divided by h. Therefore, k is equal to how much? I want to write an expression for k. Therefore, k is equal to 2 pi by lambda. K is equal to 2 pi by lambda. The 2 pi by lambda is equal to, that is equal to 2 pi multiplied by 1 by lambda here, but 1 by lambda is equal to this. Substitute for this. Therefore, 2 pi 1 by lambda is equal to px divided by h. Px divided by h. This 2 pi, I will take it to the denominator of the denominator. So therefore, that is equal to px divided by h divided by 2 pi. Again, h by 2 pi is equal to h cross. H by 2 pi is equal to h cross here. I will substitute that. I will substitute here. Therefore, px divided by h cross. Px divided by h cross. Okay, I will substitute all these things in equation number 1. I will substitute all these concepts in equation number 1. Therefore, equation number 1 becomes, what will happen to equation number 1? Okay, I will turn the page now. Yes. Okay. Just to see here, understand about the further concept. This is whatever we have already understood. Just I am showing again. See that? This is finished. Up to here it is over. Okay. Therefore, equation 1 becomes which is the equation number 1? If you want, I will write again the equation number 1. Y is equal to A into, A is amplitude, nothing else, exponential term e to the power minus I into omega t minus kx. Okay, substitute in this equation all these concepts. Therefore, y is equal to a e to the power minus I omega value is equal to e divided by h cross. So therefore, minus I into in the power only. Okay, omega is equal to how much? E divided by h cross into this t minus k value. K value, already we know that the value is equal to px divided by h cross. Px divided by h cross is the k value. So that is px divided by h. It is not p into x, it is p suffix x. H cross into x. Bracket close. So therefore, y is equal to a into e to the power minus h cross is present in both the terms. Therefore, I will take it outside. Minus I divided by h cross multiplied by et minus px into x. Okay, so we got y is equal to how much? Now I will going to consider the wave function. Okay, if psi is the wave function, we know already about the psi. Psi is the wave function. Then we can write psi of xt, because coordinates are x and time, because the wave is moving along the x-axis. I have chosen the wave is moving along the x-axis. At the end, I will going to take up the wave is moving along the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis as a three-dimensional wave. But now I will going to consider the wave is moving along the x-axis only. So therefore, x comma t. Variables are x and time. That is equal to here, equal to a into e to the power minus I divided by h cross into et minus px into x, or x into px, no problem. X into px. If you are get confused here, x into px also you can write, no problem. Now, I will going to take up this negative sign. If I want to remove, I can change this version here. Therefore, I can write psi of xt is equal to, or psi is equal to, or psi of xt is equal to a into e to the power, negative sign I will remove, I divided by h cross. I divided by h cross, negative sign I have removed, therefore, here I have to reverse it. So, therefore, I into h cross into, here it is xpx minus et, minus et e into t. Now I will going to differentiate with respect to time. Differentiate with respect to time. With respect to time, that is t. With respect to time, we are supposed to differentiate this particular equation. Therefore, del psi divided by del t is equal to, it is equal to differentiation of this with respect to t. With respect to t, don't forget, not this, with respect to time, t. That is equal to a into e to the power I divided by h cross into xpx minus et, close the bracket, multiplied by this one, integrate, differentiate, I h cross, minus sign is there, I h cross e into t. I supposed to differentiate this. This differentiation is 0. Differentiation of this is 0. If you want me to write, I will write 0. Okay, minus, multiply this and differentiate with respect to time. So, t with respect to time is 1. T with respect to time is 1. Therefore, minus IE divided by h cross. Therefore, del psi divided by del t is equal to a e to the power I divided by h cross x px minus et multiplied by minus IE divided by h cross. Okay, is it clear? See that. But this value is equal to psi. Psi is equal to this, a into e to the power I divided by h cross x px minus et. The whole thing is said to be the psi. This value is equal to psi. Therefore, del psi divided by del t, partial derivative, that is equal to, this is psi. Okay. So, this is psi into how much? Minus IE divided by h cross. Minus IE divided by h cross. Therefore, del psi divided by del t is equal to minus IE divided by h cross, IE divided by h cross into psi. Okay, into psi. See that, understand it properly. I am taking up very slowly that I am writing. Therefore, E psi is equal to how much? I want to get this. This is equal to how much I want to calculate. E psi is equal to how much? Therefore, E into psi is equal to cross multiplication. Is equal to here, it is coming here, minus h cross, this I, it is coming in the denominator, divided by I, multiplied by how much? D psi divided by dt, partial derivative. See that. So similarly, we are supposed to differentiate again with respect to x. See that? Equation number 1, Schrodinger wave equation. Okay, we have substituted for omega and we have substituted for k. Omega is the angular frequency, k is the wave number. They have been substituted in terms of px and e, where h cross is equal to h divided by 2 pi. Okay, psi is the wave function, it has been written. Differentiate with respect to time, right? Okay, see the differentiation, then substitution. Very easy concept. Only thing is you have to do the practice session at home. We are supposed to do so many times of practice. Okay, E psi is equal to minus h cross divided by I del psi divided by del t, that we got. Now again I will going to take up equation number 1. Equation number 1, I will start and I will differentiate with respect to x. Here I made the differentiation with respect to time. Now I have to differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. Okay. Equation number 1. Which is that equation number 1? Psi is equal to a into e to the power I divided by h cross. Equation number 1, afterward we have done the substitution here, then we got this. Okay, I into h cross, I divided by h cross into x px minus et. Not necessary to write equation number 1, again substitution, everything. Again I will show it. This is, after substitution only we got this. Psi is equal to this, x px minus et. Okay, now we will going to differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. With respect to x. With respect to x. If you differentiate with respect to x here, therefore I can write del psi divided by del x is equal to a into, this term as it is coming, I divided by h cross x px minus et. X px minus et multiplied by the numerator. Okay, multiplied by how much you are going to get with respect to x. This is equal to 0 now. I h cross, I divided by h cross, x with respect to x is 1, this is px, minus this is 0, this is 0. Differentiation of this with respect to x, differentiation of this with respect to x is 0. Therefore, del psi divided by del x is equal to how much you are going to get? A into e to the power I h cross here. Okay, so therefore how much you are going to get? H cross into x px minus et multiplied by how much you are going to get here? I h cross. Are you getting this one? You see that I divided by h cross px. That's all now. Okay, yes, again differentiate, again differentiating, again second order differentiation, second order derivative I supposed to get here. Again differentiate with respect to x. Therefore, del square x divided by del square psi divided by del x square, second order derivative, that is equal to a into e to the power I divided by h cross x px minus et multiplied by this number. This number is I divided by h cross px. Again you will get this I divided by h cross px. This into